was our first annual Fundraiser and Awards Ceremony, and Harlem Network News is the voice and drumbeat of Harlem.
Tonight was to honor people in the community who have supported Harlem Network News, but who have also been in the trenches with keeping our community alive, well, safe, bringing knowledge and news and understanding of politics. So a wide variety of people were awarded and acknowledged, and it was an amazing time.
Now, Terry is the griot, the mouth, the word, the preaching, the reading of the African family. Our businesses, our children, our seniors, our history, our culture. Without the support that she needs, Harlem Network News dies. She's been doing this since the pandemic on her own with whatever few pennies she could muster up and from her own pockets. She created a base, a social media base from which we could thrive during the time of a pandemic when all was seemingly lost.
I began to lose control.
The devil's on the prowl and hell is raging. And you all know that. And the only cure that we've got in this world is the God in us. And I'm here with a bunch of gods. This sister's a god. Terry's a god. A conque. We are God people.
I was dreaming of the past, and my heart was beating fast.
This is Lisa, and we live in the same building in Lenox Terrace, but I met her when we had the restaurant Harlem Besame and DJ Reggie Wells. And Lisa's a promoter, Big Beauty Productions. Lisa is also an ex-police officer. Retired. And now she is teaching in our schools. And she, during the pandemic, she was out there at the Catholic Charities, volunteering, giving out the food. She cooks all this food and tries to give it to people. She gives parties. She promotes. I don't know if your aunt went home, but she got aunts. There's like my age. There's her aunts that she hangs out with, and her aunts can dance. And Lisa, yeah. So, yeah. So
I'm just grateful. I'm honored to be here, and I definitely want to give you your flowers.
Okay.
As well.
Thank you.
I thank you. We all thank you. Am I correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
I was dreaming of the past.
As that was our other sister, and this is our mother. And all of us have lost, or our natural mothers have transitioned. And so Mama Rashida has really taken over for us all.
I began to lose control.
will need a voice, and there's no one there. No one there to get your story out. No one there to hear what you have to say. No one there to hold your hand. We have to make sure that Terry and people like Terry and Harlem Network News not only stays around, but flourishes.
Yes.
Terry, Khadijah too, has been a light in my life because this is a powerhouse force right here. And they taught me about Kwanzaa community, love of family, and all of that. And they've been consistent. So there's ever a time that you say, I can't do something, it's like these are the make-a-way women. We make a way. And there's a way made for us.
Yeah, we're all family. Everybody's family.
Family, I am so pleased that we were able to host this. This was historic. The people in this room have moved the world.
Yes.
Movers and shakers, for real.
Yes.
To rent a gallery is $200 now. To rent one of the flex room is $150. So instead of going to spend it somewhere else, you can come in here and rock and roll.
Going on, and everybody that she's interviewed. So you will always be remembered, and we thank you, we love you, we appreciate you for your community work, for the love and the kindness that you give to other people, and the way you handle what you do in the village of Harlem. So we thank you, we appreciate you, we thank your lovely family for supporting him and being here tonight, and we also thank you for having the patience to wait this long. A special honor.
We're going to continue to fight until we can't fight no more. And then y'all gonna pick up the mantle.
Fathers, present or not present, you are still important. Impotent, they try to make you when they lock you up in cages. Wolverine, tiger claws, they fear the sharpness you packing. Drinking beers, smoking Lucy's, you try to rise above their madness. Business suits can't contain the greatness of your presence. Fully shaven, mustache, beard, you walk in variations. Changing diapers, changing light bulbs, your work is never done. You can't retire from being a father. And this job will come in no pension. But that smile of another you, that walk you helped create, makes it all worth it, a masterpiece, thanks to your pain. Let them see the love that you give their mother so they can have a blueprint. And yes, relationships will have their cloudy days, but you get stronger as you get through it. Rise and be the father that you are, the father that they're afraid of, the father that gives nothing less when his children need his love. Be the foundation of the family, the strength inside the home. Kings, the queens have been waiting for you. It's time to reclaim your throne.
All of this wisdom, where she at, all of, that she's not only her name, but I had a chance to pull back from my own work and just bathe in the light and the wisdom of my people. And this was a blessing tonight. But I also want to share with you just a pearl of my father. My father said, when you find yourself facing darkness and sometimes experiencing what you may call the shit, in the shit. You know how people, when stuff is working, we say, man, that's the shit. When we get happy about it, he said, remember, shit is fertilizer. And Harlem has exposed me from 1950 to now to the greatest of light and the greatest of wisdom and art and culture and some of the deepest shit that you can think about. But out of that shit, we have all been reborn again and again and again. And no matter what the shit is, it's not gonna stop us from becoming, as Doom said, the God within us and the goddess within us. So thank you, Harlem, and thank you, Terry, and thank you